Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Elmer, or YaTuChavez. I hope you guys are doing well, and I know it's been a long time since my last Dragon Ball theory or series video, and I do apologize for that. I'll be honest, I just haven't been sure about what to post exactly for Dragon Ball. The last videos I really made were about the Tournament of Power, and ever since that ended, we haven't really gotten much new information other than the Broly movie, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it yet, what are you waiting for? Go see it. If it's not out in your country yet, go on the day of. It is just an awesome movie overall. But anyway, in this video, I'm going to be discussing what may happen in this new arc that we got for Dragon Ball Super manga, and hopefully for the anime if it ever returns. But before that, please do me a favor and drop a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new, and if at any point in this video you guys enjoy it, let me know. And at the end of the video, after hearing me out and hearing my theory, feel free to leave a comment down below about what you think about my theory. What are your theories for this new arc? I used to do this all the time. I got a good response for it, so I'm going to try and bring it back for the new arc in Dragon Ball Super. I talked about this theory with some friends who are all caught up with everything, and they think that this is something that could happen. So let's see what you guys think. Now, a bit of a disclaimer. If you guys don't like spoilers, I would recommend clicking off this video because I will be talking about the events that went down in Dragon Ball Super Broly and in the new chapters of the manga too. So if you haven't seen the movie or read the manga or one or the other, maybe you're holding out for the anime for this adaptation, which is fine, feel free to click off this video. However, if you don't care for spoilers or anything like that, then stick around because this is really going to get interesting. Now, final disclaimer. What I'm going to be talking about today is just a theory. There is no proof, there is no evidence, or anything like that what I'm going to be talking about is going to happen. We're still in the early stages of this new arc, so really anything can happen. But now that we've got that out of the way, if you have read the manga, then you know about our new villain, Moro. I'm not going to go into full detail about his backstory, his history, his abilities, or anything like that. It is very interesting, and I actually do like it as opposed to some of the other villains and antagonists that we've gotten in the past for Super. I do like where this guy's coming from, so if you guys want to go check it out for yourself, I would recommend doing so as well. But basically, he has the ability to absorb energy. We've only seen that really with the planets. After he absorbs the energy of the planets, he eats it and keeps the energy for himself and adds on to his own power. I almost think of it as like a walking, talking spirit bomb, because what he does is the same thing as a spirit bomb. For a Genki Dama, for Goku, for a Spirit Bomb, he needs the energy of the planet or wherever he's on and uses that as an attack to take down an enemy. Moro does the same thing. He takes the energy from the planet, not really voluntary of the people of that respective planet or anything. For Spirit Bomb, people give it up voluntarily, while for Moro, he just takes it from them. He takes the energy from the planet, and instead of launching it as an attack, he just keeps the energy for himself. Now, I might have missed it in the manga, and it doesn't really say how long he's been doing this for. All we know is that this is how he fought against the Grand Supreme Kai many, many years ago. Again, I'm not going to go into full detail about their battle, but basically the Grand Supreme Kai won, locked Moro away with the Galactic Patrollers at the time, and that's the end of that. That was probably, I think it was, 10 million years ago? I could be wrong. Long story short, it was a long time ago. So now, fast forward to where we are now, and Moro has escaped. Goku and Vegeta are now helping the current Galactic Patrollers to recapture him. And another fast forward, if you will, they both meet Moro on planet Namek. Vegeta steps up to the battlefield against Moro, lands a few hits, saves a Namekian child in the process, and that's basically the end of the most recent chapter, unless I've missed it. Now again, if you guys do want to go read the full chapter, if you guys want to get started on this new arc, feel free to do so. This was just kind of like a shorter version of the whole thing. I did leave out some details because I just wanted to get to the nitty-gritty part, if you will. So, this is where my fun begins. I forgot to mention, by the way, in order to lock Moro away, the Grand Supreme Kai had to give up almost all of his god energy to do so. That's probably why when Kid Buu first attacked them, when we first learned about his history, the Grand Supreme Kai, the one that looks almost like Fat Majin Buu, if you guys are confused on which is which, that's why he didn't really put up a fight, because at the time, he was probably still recovering from losing his god powers and he couldn't fight back against Buu. So, that's what happened. That's why he died, and that's why he got absorbed by Boo, because he couldn't put up a fight. But anyway, that knowledge and that information doesn't really have anything to do with my theory. I just wanted to put that out there so that maybe you guys can make your own theories with that information as well. So this is my theory. A shorter version, a brief version. Obviously, I'm not going to be putting all the specific details or anything like that, but here we go. Moro is able to eat a planet's energy and use it for his own. Again, that's how he put up a fight against the Daikaioshin. Now, what if at some point against his battle with Goku and Vegeta, while they're in their god forms, using his magic, Moro absorbs their god energy for his own power, and as a result, strips them away of their Super Saiyan God and their Super Saiyan Blue abilities from Goku and Vegeta for good. Not just for the fight, but for good. They do not have access to Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan Blue anymore because Moro used his magic to absorb that energy from their bodies, from their being, from their essence. And now their peak of power, or the peak of transformations, to what I know of, I could be wrong here, is just Super Saiyan 3. That was the strongest power that they had before going God. So now that God and Blue are gone, Goku's highest power, other than Ultra Instinct, which he doesn't know how to get to, is Super Saiyan 3. Then just thinking about it, just thinking about how the manga panels and how the anime will play that out, that would be insane and honestly scary, just because Dragon Ball Super, if you think about it, is really based all around the new God characters and the Super Saiyan God transformations. I mean, we got Battle of Gods before we got the actual anime or the actual TV series, so being one of the first new characters that we got being a god and the new transformation being Super Saiyan God, all that stuff is now gone out the window. If that really does happen and they can't go God anymore, I honestly don't know what to say. It's just a shocker almost. It's leaving me speechless just the thought of it. So that's pretty much the manga portion of the theory. The next portion of the theory continues off of the manga, but now it goes into the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. There is more to my theory, obviously, so I'm gonna go into that right now. So the Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue transformations are gone. Now sure, maybe they could go back to Whis and relearn everything, but it also comes with the risk of it taking too much time. I don't know how long it took for Goku and Vegeta to learn Super Saiyan God and Blue and mastering it on top of that. I think it took like 6 months, at least that's how long Vegeta trained under Whis without Goku, so it could take months. And really, with a guy like Moro running around right now, they don't have months to train. So I'm going to keep this theory with the mindset that those transformations are gone, no more. They're deleted from their moveset, whatever you want to say. They are gone. So what do they do now? Super Saiyan 3 would help, but it probably wouldn't do much to someone like Moro. So my guess is that they will find another ally. That ally being a Saiyan, and that Saiyan being Broly, because he is the only Saiyan that we know of whose power is equal to, if not greater than, Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue. I mean, if you've seen the movie, you guys know what I'm talking about. With that Saiyan now being Broly, the possibilities are endless. Now, in the manga, the Battle of Gods and the Resurrection movies didn't really have their own chapters or arcs in the main storyline. I could be wrong, but last I checked, they just really referenced Frieza's return. They didn't really have like an actual manga to go along with it. I think there was like a side story just making the movie into a manga, but it didn't really matter, to be honest. So they didn't really have their own chapters, and they obviously have not made a Dragon Ball Super Broly manga. But the events of the movies and the events of Broly are still canon, because the Resurrection F movie and even the Broly movie have been referenced in the manga. So we now know that the events of Broly happened as well. Everything you saw in the movie, they went through in the manga as well, they just don't show it. So now that we know that Broly is canon with the story, in the movie, if you guys recall, he was able to pull up a really good fight against Goku and Vegeta in their god forms. Now, how did he do it? It's from what Paragus said during their fight, which is something along the lines of this, which I don't have the script or the lines for, so it's something along the lines of Broly being able to tap into that Ozaru power without being able to transform into the Ozaru because he doesn't have a tail. So he's pretty much a humanoid Ozaru. Does that sound familiar to a transformation that we're familiar with? So, real quick, recapping that portion, Goku and Vegeta go to find Broly, and it's sure, they might try to recruit Broly to help him fight, but it's also possible that, they'll ask him to fight, doesn't work. Maybe Broly will be too scared to fight because he's afraid he'll destroy everything. Maybe Chilai won't let him fight, he doesn't want him to get hurt or anything like that. And so Goku brings up something along the lines of, hey, but you put up a really good fight against our god powers not too long ago. We don't have our god powers anymore, but you still have that power that you used. Can you teach us how to use that power? Long story short, Broly, Goku, and Vegeta learn more, tap into and master that humanoid Ozaru form, thus making some sort of variation. It might not look the same, it might look different, but some sort of variation of Super Saiyan 4 now being canon. It might not be the same, and I honestly would not be surprised if the quote canonized Super Saiyan 4 that I'm talking about and theorizing, would not be surprised if it does not look the same, if it looks completely different as Dragon Ball GT Super Saiyan 4, but at the end of the day, it's the same concept. The Ozaru power, but as a human. So that's pretty much as far as I got for this theory. I haven't really thought out what happens after they really work on the Super Saiyan 4, quote, the canon Super Saiyan 4 transformation. That's what I'm going to be calling it now. I haven't really thought out what happens afterwards, if they go back to Moro, if they fight and win and beat him, whatever. I haven't thought that far ahead. I'm still kind of going as I read the mangas and read the chapters and as we learn more about this character. If you guys do want to see more videos like this one, if you guys did enjoy it, like I said, drop a like and subscribe as well. Leave your comments down below of your own theories, what you guys think of my theories, how you guys think the arc will play out. And yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I'm excited for you guys to listen to this and for future theory videos as well. So with that being said, my name is YaTuChavez, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.